Okay, everybody. Good afternoon to our beautiful and excellent and incredible math class. Thank you for today. Thank you that you are here. In this moment, we have 7 students. We have Isa, Tommy Villa. Hello, Tommy. How are you? Sarita Ruiz. Hello, Sarita. Thank you that you are here. Mari Forero. Hello, Mari. How are you? Lucho, hello. Hello, Luis, how are you? What about all your things at your house? Everybody's fine? Okay. We're going to wait only 3 minutes more for your partners. Please, if anybody can share this video to your partners on your WhatsApp platform, please share it and say, "Come on, Jose, it's in live. No, please, come on, quickly, quickly, quickly." Okay, we're nine. Excellent. Hello, Alejita, how are you? Yesterday you say me hello and I didn't answer you. I'm so sorry. Alejita. Hello. Carlitos. Hello, Carlitos. Excellent. Gabi. Hello, Gabi. How are you? That's good. Yeah, excellent. Okay. Mm, oh, thank you, Tommy. I don't know how it is to be the best YouTuber, but with your help, I'm trying to improve every day and to be with your favorite YouTuber. Herito, hello, Herito. Oh, excellent. How are you? Okay. Maria Paula, hello, my friend. How are you? Fine. What about your family? Fine. Okay, everybody's fine. Okay, Juanpa Suarez, hello, hello, Juanpa. You're the number one. Okay, we begin in 2 minutes. Okay, we're nine small short this video. In this moment, a lot of people, Juan Manuel, Casallas, Casallitas, Smart, uh, Gato, Smart, Joan. Hello, Joan. How are you? Thank you, Salito. Hello, Salito. Excellent. Oh, thank you. Oh, very good, Maria Paula. That everybody it's fine in your house. That's a good bless. Believe me, it's a good bless. Okay, excellent. Okay, we're 15 now. Paramito. Paramito, hello, Paramu. How are you? Excellent that you're here. You're there. Excellent. Juanma. Hello, Juanma. How are you? Excellent that you're there. Excellent. I was waiting for you. Please, where is Julianchito? Julianchito is not here in this moment. Oh, Julianchito. Sajitas. Who's more? Anaso. Anaso is not there. Okay, please, Hero. Can you please say to Anaso that can add our class? Okay, thank you. Sarita. Hello, Sarita. How are you? You know, I know that Sarah SD are you? Excellent. 15. Okay. Okay, what about me? Okay, I'm here in my house. I'm happy. It's difficult to do classes in this farm, but it's only things outside the box. Really, it's think outside the box and try to do better. Okay. Um, I don't know. Study, practice, learning. I'm doing a lot of things. Thank you for asking, Gabby. That's important to me. Okay, we're 17 in this moment. Okay, yes, go to the top likes. Excellent. If somebody is okay, Carlitos, yeah, yes, very good. Okay, Juanma from Sydney, Australia said us fine, thanks. Okay, thank you, Juanma. Tell me, what about the people in Sydney? Fine? Okay, excellent. Let's begin. Okay, the topic for today in our beautiful class in Josumat channel, remember the Colegio Mayor dos Andes, it's the zeros or roots of a quadratic equation. The objective is to understand how to find the zeros or roots of quadratic equation. But remember, in this case, in this opportunity, we're going to use the Qt software, but we have to work using the quadratic formula. Okay? Excellent. So please, everybody, copy your notebooks, topic and objective for today. Remember that this video one will be uploaded to the YouTube, okay, the YouTube platform. If you want to watch it again, to practice, or if you have some doubt, you can resolve it watching the video again. Okay, if you want to watch the other classes, the past classes, you can do it in our YouTube channel. Okay, so let's begin first with a beautiful, beautiful song called the Quadratic Formula song. If you want to remember how to construct the quadratic formula, it's beautiful. I know that you love it. This is a good song. It's not a shy song. Okay, I know that it's important to me. Thanks. So let's begin.
If you try to solve a quadratic equation, I promise you it's possible without any frustration. If you take everything, move it to one side, solve by x squared, x and the rest. Alright, now take the coefficients, name them a, b and c, and if you know the right formula, you will see that you get the solution in the very next step. Just sing the song in your head. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, let's start with our equation, and our job is gonna be solving this now for x. So let's take minus c, multiply by 4a, and if you now add b squared, it all looks way too complicated. But don't be scared, just take a close look to the left side and you see there's a binomial formula with 2ax and b. So altogether this is the square of 2ax plus b, and now we have only one x. So the next step will be to get rid of the square. And if the right side is not negative, the square root must be one solution. But there's an alternative, cause minus the square root yields the same if you square it. So we write plus minus, and now we are at the point where it only takes two more steps to solve it for x. And if you look to the left side, you know what will be next. Subtraction of b and division by 2a is giving us a formula for x. Okay, and it's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
Okay, very good. Gabi, I know that you don't like the songs, but look at that was beautiful song. You must to say it that it's beautiful. Okay, and now that we understand and learn about more the quadratic equations, remember that when we're speaking
¿Qué?
about
¿Todavía sigues buscando
minus
ayuda en
b,
matemáticas?
okay, or minus b, b squared minus 4a times AC, we can check the determinants. Okay, that's so important for us that we continue with this structure. Remember, it's so important that you have to memorize about the use of the quadratic structure, the quadratic formula. In this way, you can identify quickly the rows or zeros. Okay, remember in these cases we are only finding the zeros or root and determine how many roots have it in the equation. Remember in this case we use the determinant concept. Okay, now we're going to see a learn explain about the solve quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. Okay, so let's begin. Sorry
Matemáticas en
for
canales de YouTube,
the
los videos del
publicity.
2006 aún te ayudan.
Hey everybody, welcome to another one of my math videos. In this video I'm going to teach you how to use the quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. And there's two really popular ways to solve quadratic equations, and one of them is by factoring, and one of them is by using the quadratic formula. And factoring is a little quicker and a little easier than using the quadratic equation. However, not every equation can be factored, and sometimes your teacher just says that you have to use the quadratic formula. So for those particular examples that you have to use the quadratic formula, I'm going to teach you how to solve these equations doing that. And in order to use the quadratic formula, the equation has to be in standard form. What I mean by that is that it has to be equal to 0. All the terms, all the x terms and numbers have to be on the left, and everything has to be equal to 0. And the formula has 3 letters, has A, B, and C, and the A is always the number in front of the x squared term. The B is always the number in front of the x term, or the middle number, and the C is always the number that does not have an x term, that is not attached to an x term. So for this particular example, our A is the number 2, which is in front of the x squared term. Our B is also equal to 2 because the 2 is in front of the x term. And our C, which is the number with no x term, is negative 5. So the formula we use to solve this equation is the quadratic formula, which I wrote for you in green in the bottom left-hand part of the screen. And it's x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. I wouldn't waste my time trying to memorize it. The more practice you do with these type of problems, it'll become easier for you. And it's not too bad. The only thing you have to do is really just plug in all your numbers. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're just going to plug all our numbers into this equation. So we have our x is equal to negative b. So our b is 2. So negative b would be negative 2 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which our b is 2, so it would be 2 squared, minus 4 times a, which our a is 2, multiplied by c, which our c is negative 5. And all of this is divided by 2a, and once again our a is 2. So now the only thing we have to do to solve this problem is to simplify this as much as possible. So the first thing I'm going to do is just simplify the square root. So I'm going to write everything else exactly the same, and I'm just going to simplify the square root. And the square root is 2 squared, which is just 4. And then we have a negative 4 multiplied by 2, which is negative 8. And negative 8 multiplied by negative 5 is positive 40. And all of this is divided by 2 times 2, which is 4. Now I'm going to simplify the square root even more. And this equation becomes x equals negative 2 plus or minus, and 4 plus 40 is 44, so I'm going to write it as a square root of 44. And now the square root can be simplified even more, because a square root of 44 can also be written as a square root of 4 times the square root of 11, because 4 times 11 is equal to 44. Okay? And the square root of 4 is a perfect square root, so we know that we can rewrite that as 2. And the square root of 11 cannot be simplified anymore, so that stays the same. So the square root of 44, in other words, can be simplified as 2 times the square root of 11. Okay? And if you don't know how to simplify square roots, I do have a video about simplifying square roots that I highly suggest you watch. I don't want to spend too much time talking about that because I'm trying to teach the quadratic formula. But yeah, the square root of 44 can be simplified to 2 times the square root of 11. So you always want to try and simplify as much as possible. Instead of writing the square root of 44, I'm going to write 2 times the square root of 11, all divided by 4. And last but not least, we have to move on to our last step, and we have to check if all the terms have something in common. So we have 3 terms. We have a negative 2, we have a 2 square root of 11, and we have 4. And if you notice, all those 3 terms have a common factor of 2. Because negative 2 can be divided by 2 easily, 2 square root of 11 can be divided by 2 easily, and 4. And what I like to do is just rewrite the formula exactly the way it is with a little space on top. And to simplify it, you need to divide every term by what they have in common. So since they all have a 2 in common, I'm going to divide every term by 2. And finally, we arrive at our final answer. Negative 2 divided by 2 is just negative 1, plus or minus 2 square root of 11 divided by 2. If you just notice, the 2's cancel out, so that just becomes a square root of 11. All divided by 4 over 2. 4 divided by 2 is just 2. Now this equation cannot be simplified anymore. We have simplified it as much as possible, so this is our final answer. So I hope this video helped you understand the quadratic formula a little better. If you need any extra help with live tutoring or homework solutions, please go to my website at mathmeeting.com. Once again, mathmeeting.com. And also, if you like my style of teaching and you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once again, I thank you for watching my video, and take care.
Okay, everybody. Now that we see the video, we watch the video, we have the concept about the quadratic equation. Okay, but let's practice. Okay, I'm going to proceed to open here my computer, the Paint. Okay, because I want to explain you something. We're going to use the quadratic formula using the concepts about the quadratic equation and the determinants. Okay, in this work, please, we're going to resolve 3 first exercises. Okay, but remember that we can identify the A, B, and C structure. In this case, I'm going to use the Paint. Okay, and I'm going to use this can be, okay, tell me, very good, square minus 5 minus 14, it's equals 0. Okay, please, with this exercise, we want to identify the zeros, okay, and the determinants. But please, the first step that we're going to do in this worksheet is identify the determinant. Okay, remember that in this case, when we're speaking the determinant, we're speaking about b squared minus 4ac. Okay, it's so important that you put it, that you do it, and tell me in the comments how many rules have this exercise. Please tell me. Okay, tell me. Okay, tell me. The first people, the first and can say me have a point. How many determinants have this equation, this quadratic for structure, this quadratic equation? Okay, tell me. Okay, before I going to read some videos, some comments, all kinds of yeah, songs are very fine. Okay, we're good. Cringe turn. Okay, and your notebook and the chat, please. The first students then tell me how many roots have in this case. This equation, the first equation, m squared minus 5m minus 14, have a point. Okay. Hello, Mojito. How are you? That you are here with us. Excellent. Gabi Hernandez said 0. Juan Suarez said 3. No, remember that the determinant half. If this equation is higher than 0, equal 0 or less than 0. Okay. Remember that if higher than 0, have 2. Equal to 0, 1. And less than 0, 0. Okay? Please. Hero says, okay, I know, please don't bully it. Don't bully it. Okay? Please, okay. Hero said 2 determines 2 zeros in this case, Herito. Okay? Okay, remember that we're speaking about how many determinants, how many zeros using the determinant formula have this equation, this quadratic formula with this quadratic equation. Okay, tell me how many roots have this equation. I'm going to zoom this one. Okay, remember that you have to identify first the value for a, b, and c. In this case, a it's 1, b minus 5, and c minus 14. So, in this case, we have b squared, so we have minus 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times minus 14. Okay? Minus 5 elevate to 25. Minus times plus minus times minus plus. Okay? 4 times 1, 4 times 14, 56. Okay? 25 plus 20 plus 56. Okay? Yes, you have it? Okay, very good. 81. So, in this case, the answer is more than 0, is higher than 0. So, in this case, we have 2 zeros or 2 zeros. Okay? In this case, the first person that put that have 2 determinants is very good. Oh, Herito, very good, Hero. Excellent, very good for Jerónimo Salas that put that have 2 zeros. So you have a point, an extra point. Very good. Okay. Sarita said, Danny, oh, why? Oh, your this comment is so sad, Sarita Samaka. Why are you saying that? Come on, I know, I believe in Danny. I believe in them. Okay, this is so sad. Okay, let's continue, please. I'm going to raise. Remember that if you want to see again this video, you can do it in 10 or 20 minutes here in our channel. Okay, please, everybody, now your comments, please tell me using the determinant, only using the determinant formula. Please, exercise number 2 and 3. how many zeros have the exercise number 2 and the exercise number 3. Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. It's saying in this moment I hear that this, but why? Why did you hate it? Okay, I'll say sure, Jose. Okay, very good. It's a say I know that Danny. Oh, why you're saying that? No, I believe in Danny. Okay. Maria Paula says, Jose, what about the grades? Don't worry, we're going to take grades using this platform, using quizzes, using Quizlet, using website, okay? And we have to do some worksheet that you have to send it to my mail. Yes. At the past, you send to me some worksheets that have grades that worksheet has rate. Okay, Carlito say haha. Okay, okay, very good. Um, Gabi said 2-1. Okay, but 2 in which exercise? That number 2 have 1, or that the number 2 have 2 zeros and the number 3 1 0. Okay, tell me. I believe in Danny. I believe it. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, very good. Please, everybody, we are working to determine how many zeros have the second exercise. Remember that this exercise we have to do the structure of the determinant formula, that is b squared minus 4ac. Okay, please, everybody, we are working in this moment. Remember the use of the signs. Remember it. Okay, because the signs can change all the structure. Okay. Okay, everybody. Very good. Excellent. In this moment, Gabi 2-1. Carlito said it's 2. It's equal 1. Okay. Juanma said 2-1-3-2. Okay. Carlitos 3 is equal 2. Gabi Hernandez said 3-2. Okay. Juanma 2-1. Excellent. Very good. Tommy, determinant is equal to 0 at the second exercise. Okay. Okay. It's to say, why you send it so a lot of numbers? Okay. I don't think so. Second one. Okay. One. Third, 2. Alejandro said 2 is equal 1. Third, 2. Teacher 3 is 92. It's higher than 0. So it's 2 in this case. Okay. We're going to prove it. It's not. Juan Pasares said, I'm the chavo. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Isa says, well, if everybody do it, what I'm going to do it. Yes, I don't. Please do it. We're going to check it that it's true or no. Okay, very good. I'm going to divide our screen again and let's check it that it's true or no. Okay. Yes, it is one that is beautiful. Okay, in this case, we have the exercise b squared minus 4b plus 4 equals 0. Remember the determinant structure said that it's b squared, okay, minus 4ac. In this case, a is equal to 1, b it's equal minus 4, okay, and c it's equal 4, okay. We have only to replace it. In this case, we only have to replace minus 4, 2, excellent, very good, minus 4 times 1, excellent, times 4. minus 4 square is 16. Minus times plus times minus. 4 times 1, 4 times 4, 16. So the answer in this case is 0. So, like the determinant in this case is equals 0, we have only one roof or 1 0. Excellent, 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 excellent. Very, very good. We love you, cat. Why? What happened with cat? Okay. Look. Okay, very good. Now, my lord kids. Now, please, we did the same exercise, the number 2. Please, we know that we have only one roof. Okay? We know in this moment that we have one roof or 1 0. Okay? But I want to know the value of this 0. I want to know the value of this 0. For this, we're going to use our beautiful explained it awesome quadratic formula. Minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Please, I want to know the root value. Okay? Please, everybody, in your notebooks, you have 5 minutes to do it, which is the value, which is the numeric value for this equation. Okay? Remember, replace it. You must replace it. The second exercise, okay, into this one. I'm going to help you with values. A in this case, it's 1. B, it's minus 4. And C is 4. Please replace all these values into this formula and tell me which is the numeric of this 0, okay, value, which is the numeric value of the 0, okay. Please tell me you have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. Before I'm going to read some comments to the game. Okay. Anissa said, I send the same answer. Okay. It's a happy face. Very good. Carlitos, I don't know which is this. This game, I don't know. Okay. Tommy with a book. Excellent. Okay. Sarita say, where to? Oh. Gato, it's girl. Okay. Very good. Okay. Please, don't stress. Don't stress, please. Okay. Tommy said, I have right. Okay, very good, Tommy. Sorry. Okay, Tommy said 2 equals 0. Very, very good. Carlita said, I have fine. Very good. Tommy, very good. Where is Joanne? Joanne? I miss you, Joanne. Please, write in the chat because I miss you. I miss you so much. Okay. Sarah said 0. Okay. Yes, the answer is 0. For x is 0. Okay, please, everybody, check if it's true or no. Please, everybody, we are working on the second exercise. We have to know which is the value of the 0. Okay, please, everybody. Okay, right? Everybody, right? Remember that we have 2 answers, but in this case we have only one roof, so what happened in this case? Anybody can say me? Okay. One must say the answer is 2. One man said beats 2, 2, 2. We're good. Okay. I say, oh my god. So 3, 0. Okay. Gabi Hernandez, 4 and 4. Okay, remember the signs. But Gabi, if we have only 1 0, why appear two answers? We have only two answers, okay? Joan says 1 over 4. Mm-hmm. 1 plus 5 says minus 2 is the value of x. Jose, the second, it's minus 2? Oh, 2. Oh, in this case, second one, the answer, 2. Very good. Gabi said, these messages was consolidated. Oh. Salo says minus 4. Okay, let's check it, that if it's true or no. Okay, I'm going to erase all this picture. Okay, very good. And remember that we have minus, with a pen is more seasonal. minus 4. Remember that we have two minus of formula and minus of minus 4. Look at that, minus 4. Minus 4 plus or minus a square root, oh sorry for my pulse, minus 4 square, okay? Minus 4a, that is 1, and c, that is 4, all over 2 times 1. Okay, minus times minus plus, so it's 4. 4. Okay, plus or minus square root of 16 positive minus 16 negative over 2. So this is 0. 4 plus or minus square root of 0 over 2. Square root of 0 is 0. Okay, so we have two answers in this case. Okay, the first answer is the same of the second answer. We can look at that. 4 plus 0 over 2. And the second answer is 4 minus 0 over 2. The same. Look at that. It's over 2. So 4 over 0. 4 plus 0, 4 over 2 equal 4 minus 0, 4 over 2 equal and equal, okay? 4 over 2, 2. 4 over 2, 2. Look at that. We have the same answer. It's the same. So the determinant is true. The determinant said that in this part, look at that, it's 0. Like this, it's equal to 0. We have only 1 0. 1 0. And look at that, it's true. We have the same number, 2 or 2. Okay? So the answer in this case, the graph can be in this form. Can be, okay? Because we don't graph it at this moment. But look at that, we have only one row. Okay? Excellent. For Joan Ortega, that said only 2. Joan, very, very good. Sarita was very neat because put minus 2. Gabi Hernandez said 2 and 2. Excellent, very good. Only 2, very good. Tommy, Jose, the second, minus 2 or 2? 2. Very good. You have points. Excellent, very, very, very good. Very good, Salito. Wow. Yes, you are the best. Excellent. Then job about you. Okay, remember, we're speaking about quadratic formula, okay? We're speaking about determinants. We're speaking about how many roots have a graph, okay? Remember that you have to identify A, B, and C numbers in the quadratic formula, in our quadratic structure. Remember that when we're speaking about determinants, we're speaking about how many roots we can find when we replace the values into the formula and say, okay, this graph have 1 row, have 2 rows, or doesn't have rows, okay? Remember that when we're speaking about the quadratic formula, we are speaking not only how many roofs have, we are finding the numeric value of this quadratic formula or that quadratic formula. So tomorrow we have class again. Okay. Oh, thank you. In the first hour, so prepare for one beautiful and excellent and exquisite quiz. Okay, or for a worship. Okay. So remember that really I miss you. Important information, please, everybody. I need that each one of you work using your institutional mail. Okay, I know that somebody are working this moment with this one, appear like Carlos Carteron, appear like Salome Arenas. It's because it are using in this moment, is using in this moment, Salome, for example, or Carlos, for example, are using the institutional mail. Why? Because appear with your personal mail and it's so, I don't know, strange. Yes, please. So everybody, please. I need that everybody work with your per institutional mail. Please synchronize this one with your Google Chrome if you can do it. Okay. Please remember, you are my friends, you are my partners. You're always in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Okay. And wish no more. So bye bye. See you tomorrow at the first hour. Bye bye.